grade grasping, and medium grade grasping. Medium grade grasping. Path of meditation. Second bhumi, second level. Path of meditation, second level, and then the 2-2. Remember, I make 2-2. Okay, interrupt and pure release. 2-2-2-2, like go like that. First movement, second movement. Then great, small, great. So second bhumi, right? Second, first bhumi. Oh, I made mistake. First bhumi, right? We have to go with 10 perfections. With the 10 bhumis. 10 perfections. So first bhumi, transcendental generosity. So I go like that easy. Second bhumi, transcendental morality. Third bhumi, transcendental patience. Fourth bhumi, transcendental energetic perseverance. Fifth bhumi, transcendental concentration. Sixth bhumi, transcendental wisdom. Seventh bhumi, transcendental skillful means. Eighth bhumi, transcendental aspiration prayer. Nine bhumi, transcendental power. 10 bhumi, transcendental primordial wisdom. So easy for you. Yeah. So go with this one easy. Now grasping, right?
Yeah.
Grasping easy, okay. Great grasping goes with first bhumi of the path of meditation. Medium great grasping goes with the second bhumi. Small great grasping goes with third bhumi. Medium great grasping goes with fourth bhumi. Medium go with fifth bhumi. Medium small go with sixth bhumi. Small great go with seventh bhumi. Small medium go with eighth bhumi. Small go with nine bhumi. Now nine bhumi finished, right?
Yeah.
Now very subtle dualistic jewel mind, very subtle jewel mind, go with 10 bhumi. This is much easier for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we go with this goal also? So these are the part of meditation. Right? So, remember that part of aspirational prayer is kind of like dedication. Aspirational, right? Dedicating, right? So this is usually we have like this, according to the ornament of clear realization. Ornament of Mondogyen, Tibetan. We have to memorize this. Very important text, Pajana Balamila, in the monastery, composed by Maitreya Buddha. So in this text, he mentioned about that part of meditation, right? Part of meditation. So we know this 10 bhumi, 10 perfection goes with 10 bhumis. Right? Grasping go with 9 plus, very subtle, dualistic, go with 10 bhumis. We finish, right? Now, all these have two, path of interrupt, meditation, and path of pure cessation. Two. So one movement, path of interrupt, is, so if I give the example of the first great grasping, right? Part of interrupt, first meditation is interrupted by the great grasping, and apply antidote and release from that, you will achieve the path of pure cessation. 2. 1 moment, second moment, go like that, it will go to the 10 moments. 10 moments. Okay? In this ornament of clear realization, Maitreya Buddha mentioned, Maitreya Buddha, he mentioned about the path of meditation on the dedication. This dedication, expressional prayer, right? So he mentioned about the 12 part of meditation on dedication. You want to listen to this? I will read Tibetan. Gevedawa Yosongo means through dedication of the root of all virtues. Gevedawa Yosongo. Mingme Namba Chengo. That means dedication free from apprehension of the true empty of true existence. Chinji Malobe Thingi Chengo. So that means dedication marked by the absence of wrong will. Turn the Mengoni Embe Moa means dedication empty of ultimate true existence. Sonam the Sonam Rangshin Tembe Moa. Dedication recollecting the Buddha's merit and ultimate nature. Tabla Kebe Moa. Dedication that is skillful in means. That's how I was talking about that. Expressional prayer. Tema Mebe Moa. Dedication without sign. Sangi Jinangshi Keba Shecha Moa. Dedication enjoined or permitted by Buddha. Kam Sumdu Matobor Moa. Dedication beyond the 3 realms, desire, form, formless, air. Sonam Chimbu Chungwe Moa Chungu. Lesser dedication giving rise to great merit. Sonam Chimbu Chungwa Moa Ding. Middling dedication giving rise to great merit. Sonam Chimbu Chungwa Moa Chimbu. Great dedication giving rise to great merit. He mentioned about his dedication. 12. Terms of meditation. You understand what I'm saying? I want to give you one. Yesterday we are very complicated about form is emptiness, right? Yeah. Emptiness is form. Can you repeat me? So I want to show you this rope. Very easy to take this example. Here's the rope, right? This one. Okay? So I'm holding this rope, right? Take this analogy and go to the formless emptiness. Much easier. So this rope, right? This rope is empty of snake. Yeah. Empty of snake. Rope is empty of snake. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Empty of snake is form. Emptiness is form, right? Form is emptiness, right? So this rope is empty of snake. Take this example, form is emptiness. Empty of snake is form. Right, empty of snake is form, right, that base. Then next one, what is it? Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form, then? Huh? Can you repeat me that? Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Huh?
Emptiness is not something other than.
Okay, that empty snake is not other than the rope. It is this one, right? And form, this rope is not other than empty snake. So take this analogy with. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this one I'm holding, right? Rope is empty of snake. Emptiness is rope, right? Rope is no other than emptiness. That empty snake is no other than rope. Take that example. Rope is empty of snake. Form is empty of snake. Empty snake is form. This snake we say empty, right? Rope is no other than empty snake, right? Empty snake is no other than rope. That makes sense or not? Did it make sense? Yeah, that's much.
Well, think about it.
Take this example. Take this analogy used to the form. I'm saying you take this, form is empty, right? This rope is empty of snake and think. Empty snake is form. Right? Form is no other than emptiness. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is form is that empty snake is that rope. In your mind, right? This snake is rope. Right? And know that emptiness is not other than form. Right? The empty snake is no other than that coiled rope. Coiled rope is no other than that empty snake. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness no other than form. Form is no other than emptiness. Okay, empty.
Definitely. Pleasure merit I get from prostrating, offering, declaring, rejoicing, requesting, beseeching, and dedicated to attain. Avalokiteshvara, Tenzin Gyatso, the source of benefit and bliss in the snowlands of Tibet, please live until the end of cycle of existence. Solely from the kindness of my gurus that I have become acquainted with his words, as I dedicate the spirits cared for in future by kind and holy gurus. Now I dedicate the virtue that I have gathered from the Buddha's insights and teachings to always be preserved. The prayers and deeds of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of all 3 times to be accomplished and fulfilled. My heart go out with great compassion toward the direction of my spiritual teaching, not yet spread, the one spread had declined. I expose this treasure of happiness and aim.
Tea break. We are here. So, 18 constituent, finish 18 constituent. 12 links of independent. And similarly, so 4 noble truths now. There is no suffering, no cause of suffering, no cessation of suffering. no path, there is no ultimate fulfillment, there is no attainment, there is no lack of attainment. Because of that, Shariputra says there is no attainment, Bodhisattva abide in relying on perfection and wisdom. Because they abide, as their mind has no obscuration, no fear, completely okay. So now here, similarly to the attainment, so part of meditation, and because of that, an ultimate nirvana, part of no more nirvana. So 5 paths, structure finish. Remember, 5 paths, part of preparation, accumulation and preparation, form is emptiness. Path of seeing, 8 characteristics of emptiness. Path of meditation, no I, no till like. Then no ultimate nirvana, path of no more learning. So it's structure of 5 paths. Indian text, remember? Structure of 5 paths till here. So we are talking about these two, right? This very important topic. If you understand the path of seeing and path of meditation. So path of seeing is antidote to the obscurations to the seeing. Path of meditation is antidote to the obscurations to the familiarizing with the meditation. So this is why during meditation time we are not familiar with the meditation because of grasping. So we have to familiar. Gom means familiar. Gom means Tibetan means we familiar with the. We're not talking about negative object, but easy people like this. Positive object, right? Positive object. So something gom Tibetan means gom means familiar with the object, with the virtuous object. Shantideva said gom means virtuous object, you familiar and later become like natural. That's the gom is. So gom lam is the part of meditation is you very familiar with meditation. Not only emptiness, right? So gom lam can be not meditation direct. Also we are talking about this 4 Noble Truths with the 16 aspects with the 4 Noble Truths. So the part of accumulation and part of preparation, right? They are not direct perceiving impermanence. Direct. If you direct perceiving impermanence, you should be Arya. So that's very important. Arya, they can realize impermanence with the 4 Noble Truths, with the 16 characteristics, not directly perceiving, just inferential. They have all perceiving. Path of seeing, then they will direct perceive impermanence. All the 16 characteristics of the 4 Noble Truths. Remember impermanence, suffering or make 4 because they make because it makes 16, right? Because you have to make 16 characteristics because there are 16 mistaken conceptions. Each mistaken, 16 mistaken conceptions. So the 16 mistaken mind should be antidoted by 16 characteristics of meditating on the 4 Noble Truths. You know what I mean? So here that part of no more learning finish, right? You got everything. 10 Bhumi go with 10 perfections. So it make easier, you know, like first I want to make sure path we practice generosity, morality, patience, joyful effort, concentration. Our practicing 6 perfection is mundane. Mundan. Mundan because we are everything on the basis of ignorance. Mundan. So until you eliminate ignorance, whatever you do, right, virtues are all the base of ignorance. So therefore all the virtues is mundan virtues. But Arya, super mundan. Not their Arya is transcendental generosity, transcendental morality. Because understanding emptiness directly, but everything transcendental. Wisdom realizing emptiness, right? Transcendental, right? So therefore, so here, these one little bit complicated. Four Noble Truths, right? Bit complicated. Remember, this is very important to understand, okay? It's hard, but you have to understand. We're talking about the first path of seeing, right? Path of seeing. Path of seeing, there is 8 movement of the conception of path of seeing. Go with 4 Noble Truths. 4 Noble Truths. So 4 Noble Truths and 8 movement of conception of path of seeing. Go with 8 movement of path of seeing. These are 8 movement of seeing of the path of seeing. Known is the path of true liberation. The 8 cognition is subsequently cognition connected to the 4 Noble Truths. 4 Noble Truths. Do you understand this one? You maybe I go this first, then make clear. First I'll go with this one. This is much easier thing. 16 movement of recognition of the forbearance of path of seeing. If I go like this, do you understand? Dungal Choshu is with the reality of the suffering. Dungal Choshu, cognition of the reality of suffering. That's talking about our talk path of 8 movement of cognition of path of seeing. So I say like this, easy. So we're talking about 4 Noble Truths, right? Truth of suffering, right? We talking about reality of the truth of suffering, object. Cognition, mind which perceives path of seeing, perceive reality of the truth of suffering, true. That we call the subsequent cognition. So 4 Noble Truths, right? Is truth of suffering. We are talking about ultimate reality of the suffering and mind which perceive ultimate reality of suffering. That is path of seeing. So that is called this subsequent connected with the 4 Noble Truths. So it goes with origin of suffering, cessation of suffering, and path of suffering. So that like that. It makes sense or not? 4 Noble Truths, right? Everybody know 4 Noble Truths. what is the ultimate reality of Four Noble Truths? It's not suffering itself, right? We are talking about nature of the suffering. So nature of suffering is perceived by the cognition. Cognition is part of seeing. So this may go to the origin of suffering, cessation of suffering, path of suffering, make 8. That we are talking about this 8 movement of cognition of path of seeing. So this will go with the desire realm and the form realm. 8 go with desire realm and form realm. Right? Suffering of the desire realm, Four Noble Truths. Suffering of the form realm, Four Noble Truths. This go with 16, go like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you go a little bit? Can you make sure? Oh, see this, when we see part of seeing, right? Thong lam, we seeing directly. So part of seeing, then you must realize it is direct antidote to any intellectual grasp, intellectual afflicted emotions, intellectual grasping, intellectual thinking. All antidote is part of seeing. Okay, that is the part of seeing, obscurations to be removed. Anything, intellectual thinking, intellectual negative, afflictive emotion, thought, all intellectual thinking, grasping, antidote is part of seeing, are object of the path of seeing to be purified. Okay, so that is part of meditation, right? So part of meditation, not necessarily, part of meditation can be both. That part of meditation can be conceptual mind and non-conceptual mind. Non-conceptual mind is direct perceiving whatever emptiness, impermanence, right? But can be conceptual mind too, right? So after finish meditation, then dual mind appears. So object appears, but do not believe it. So like magician, magician, he don't believe it. So similar that. So all the part of meditation, like is part of seeing and meditation. So this is the part of seeing. Okay. So this is all intellectual grasping, and the obscure, not seeing that.
Okay.
So we clean all this. By meditating, we clean up this, and this eliminated. Now I put here. Now you see directly. No cloud on the sky, no blue sky. Now Gomlam. Gomlam is all the innate grasping. All the innate grasping. So this is innate grasping. Now this is the path of meditation. Now you're not seeing that what. The grasping is very thick. Like this. As I divided nine categories. So it should be gradual, one by one. So when first bhumi, second bhumi, third bhumi, and it decreases and smaller, and eventually I take this here now. Part of meditation, direct perceiving, and then the part of meditation, 10 bhumi finish, right? Then you enlighten. And then part of no more learning. You don't have to learn anything. Because your mind is omniscient mind. So you have Dharmakaya, Nirmanakaya, wisdom body, complete enjoyment body, emanation, all body. So you don't have to. Now you have no any hidden phenomena, right? So until we achieve enlightenment, even Buddhists have hidden phenomena. Hidden phenomena. So hidden phenomena is something. Hidden phenomena is not something very. Something can be. Hidden phenomena can be very subtle, like dualistic mind. Hidden phenomena. So that's Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths, right? So Four Noble Truths So we are talking about ultimate reality of the truth of suffering, ultimate reality of origin of suffering, ultimate reality of the path of suffering, ultimate reality of the cessation of suffering. So this cessation means you pure something, you purify something, and it will completely subside. That is cessation means. Bhaktan. It means liberation is cessation. It means completely subside, ignorance, and nirvana is permanent. Right? So like as four what is called Buddhist four all the impermanent all the, what is called four four seal. All the impermanent, all the products are impermanent. All some contaminant actions are nature of suffering. All phenomena empty. Nirvana alone is peace. That peace is cessation. So that cessation means cessation is coming through path of seeing and path of meditation. So cessation can be, generally speaking, temporary cessation and ultimate cessation. Temporary cessation is easy, right? So it is like anger arises. If we apply compassion, it subsides temporarily, but it will come back. Right? That temporary cessation. Ultimate cessation is when anger arises. So then you're not looking the appearance of the anger, but you're looking at ultimate nature of the anger. So then if you look ultimate nature of the anger subsides, it will not come back. Because it will subside the seed of the anger. You understand what I'm saying? So cessation can be temporary and ultimate. But here, Four Noble Truth, no cessation, no suffering, no power, no ultimate wisdom, there is no attainment, no lack of attainment. We're talking about ultimate reality of the Four Noble Truths. So that completely finished part of meditation. Now part of no more learning. Because of that, O Shariputra, since there is no attainment, Buddhist Tattva abide and reliance upon perfection of wisdom. Because they abide thus, their mind have no obscurations. Now no obscurations. Right? Obscurations, generally speaking, three types of obscurations. Obscurations to liberation, afflictive emotions. Obscurations to enlightenment, right, imprint and latency of the afflictive emotions. Generally speaking, these two types. Then we have obscurations to the concentration, right, which is obscurations to the concentration is distraction and dullness. So we have like this distraction and mental dullness. So generally speaking, we can make three obscurations. Obscurations to the concentration, obscurations to the liberation, obscurations to the enlightened being. Obscurations to the liberation is three points. Obscurations to the enlightenment is imprint or latency, or obscure to the knowledge. Obscurations to the concentration, distraction and distraction and mental dullness. So we can make like this. You understand what I'm saying? No, yesterday I forgot to say something. Yesterday we have this, remember, 8 characteristics of emptiness. Remember, part of seeing. So 8 characteristics, nature of all entities, emptiness, right? So that means all phenomena are empty of inner existence. Okay. So that belongs to the 3 doors to the liberation to the emptiness. So then they have no characteristic to the no diminish. It belongs to the to the finelessness, to the liberation. And no do they increase, so do to the wishlessness to the liberation. So 3 doors. So forgot to tell the meaning of this. Nature of all entity is emptiness, means all phenomena are empty within existence. They have no characteristic, means according to so this is the teaching from Tibetan master, right? So there are no characteristic, means emptiness. There is no characteristic of the color, shape, big and small. Okay. They do not arise, right? So that means emptiness. There is no beginning, there is no end. Okay. They do not perish, means no arise, no cessation. They have no impurity. Impurity means even the emptiness of the samsara beings are pure. No impurity. There are no free of, so there is no free of impurity. You got number, okay? 8, okay. Important this one. First, emptiness means all phenomena are empty of inner existence. No characteristic means emptiness. There is no shape, color, big and small. There is no they do not arise, means emptiness. There is no beginning and no end. They do not perish, no arising, there is no cessation. Number 5, they do not impurity, means emptiness of sentient being or samsara beings are pure, no impurity. Right? Their emptiness is pure. Then number 6, purity. So the purity. So emptiness of the Buddha is pure. Like emptiness is not different. Emptiness of the Buddha and emptiness of samsara being, all are pure. Number 7, do not diminish. Do not diminish. Emptiness there is no increase or decrease. Number 8. Number 8 is no, they do not increase. So emptiness, there is no increase. Okay, that's 8. 8 characters. Now we finish 5 paths, right? 5 paths, but now we are here. All the Buddhas who abide in the 3 times also fully awaken to the highest, the complete, perfect, enlightened through reliance on the perfection of wisdom. So, past Buddha, present Buddha, future Buddha. If there is no perfection of wisdom, no past Buddha, no future Buddha, no present Buddha. So all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas relying on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, for perfection of wisdom is just like mother who gives child. Like who gives child? Child is like emptiness. The mother who gives child. So without it is give the example of the mother. So without mother, there is no child. So without perfection of wisdom, without emptiness, there is no Buddha. You know what I mean? So all relying on the perfection of wisdom sutra. Therefore, it's called the Mother Sutra. Therefore, the mantra of perfection of wisdom. So here, mantra is not talking about. We're not talking about tantric. It's not tantric mantra. It is sutra, right? Sutra. So it is usually perfection. Therefore, the mantra of perfection of wisdom, the mantra of vast awareness, the highest, it is called mantra of perfection of wisdom. It is called mantra of vast awareness. It is called mantra of highest mantra. It is called mantra that equal to that which has not equal. It is called mantra that specify all suffering. Because it is not false, now it to be true. With that, that meaning. So first is called the mantra of perfection of wisdom. The meaning of this is mantra of wisdom. So we have 3 perfection of wisdom. Remember yesterday? Word perfection of wisdom, path perfection of wisdom, result perfection of wisdom. The word perfection of wisdom is 100,000 verses, 25,000 verses, 8,000 verses, Heart Sutta included, word perfection of wisdom. Sound. Path perfection of wisdom is path of accumulation, path of preparation, path of seeing, path of meditation, all these Buddha, Bodhisattvas practicing perfection of wisdom and achieve the realization gradually like that, path perfection of wisdom. So here we are talking about result perfection of wisdom. So result perfection of wisdom is completely perfection of wisdom of the Buddha, Dharmakaya mind. Okay, so that mantra of perfection of wisdom refers to the result perfection of wisdom, not word perfection of wisdom, not path perfection of wisdom. So mantra, remember first mantra, the mantra of perfection of wisdom means result perfection of wisdom, not word perfection of wisdom, not path perfection of wisdom. So result perfection of wisdom is mantra of perfection of wisdom, because that if you have this result perfection of wisdom, it will protect you from delusions, afflictive emotions, delusions first, and imprint latency of delusions, dualistic experience. If you have this perfection of wisdom, you will protect from afflictive emotions, imprint of the delusions, latency, dualistic experience, all, if you have this perfection of wisdom. Therefore, it is called the mantra of the perfection of wisdom. It means result perfection of wisdom, not word path perfection of wisdom. Second is the mantra of vast awareness. Vast awareness. So wisdom, this is also result perfection of wisdom. Awareness is vast. So there's no limit, like, you know, it's just like your mind. So if I'm thinking like if I'm thinking about India, my monastery, my mind goes there. That kind of awareness. Buddha mind is just like everywhere, you know. Buddha mind is omniscient mind. So just like it is example, like if I lost my wallet, my mind goes to the wallet, right? Something, you know. So Buddha's mind is just like that. So there's no limitation, you know. So it's like open-minded and no narrow-minded. So our ordinary people's mind is narrow mind, because narrow mind, generally speaking, you know, as long as it's dominated by delusion, then narrow mind. So we have not open-minded. So it is mantra. So that it is called the mantra of the vast awareness, because this awareness serves to protect the mind. To protect the mind. Why they do call awareness? What reason? Because it destroyed the opposite of awareness is ignorance, which is marikpa. Means marikpa is ignorance. All ignorance, the very root of samsara. So therefore it is called the mantra of awareness, which destroyed the opposite ignorance, which is root of samsara. Therefore it is called the mantra of awareness. The highest mantra it is highest mantra, because first it will protect you from ignorance. Second, it will protect you from to plant the karmic seed, and it will, anyway, if I say briefly, it will protect you from ignorance. Second, it will protect you from all bad karmas. Third, it will protect you from all the karmic seed. Therefore, it is highest mantra. Highest mantra. Mantra that is equal to that which has no equal. So that means there are the lower nirvana of the Hinayana. So Hinayana, lower nirvana. Like nirvana, we have nirvana can be divided into two: Mahayana nirvana and Hinayana nirvana. So Hinayana nirvana is, so if you are Hinayana practitioner, right? So you nirvana means you destroy the three poison, you achieve Hinayana nirvana. But you are not still Buddha yet. So you have imprint of ignorance, imprint of all the afflictive emotions. So this imprint should be abandoned by the Mahayana path. So you see, Hinayana nirvana is one side nirvana, not fully nirvana. Fully nirvana is Mahayana nirvana. Mahayana nirvana is full nirvana because it is fully cessation of the afflictive emotions as well as imprint, habituation, dual mind, everything subsides. So nirvana. So Hinayana nirvana is not equal to Mahayana nirvana. Right? So Hinayana system, ultimate nirvana, and Mahayana refers to Buddha. Hinayana nirvana cannot compare with ultimate Buddha, right? If we achieve ultimate Buddhahood, through practicing, but first we have to this, right? We have this hearing, thinking, and contemplating. So here, hearing means we are hearing the words of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, which is 100,000, 25,000, 8,000. But today we are hearing 25 verses Heart Sutra. So hearing, so you hear the Perfection of Wisdom. Now hearing, now we are thinking, right? So we are thinking means, as I mentioned, what is the meaning of that I have heard? What is the meaning of that?